You know what? Let's talk real quick, okay? So, this will probably be the second video you're watching to upload on the channel today, which I think is March 1st. So, happy Women's History Month, brand new month. Yes, rent is due, but that's okay. If you are blessed to be able to easily take care of rent, take care of all of your other needs, let's just count our blessings. There are plenty of people who are struggling to just do the bare minimum that we should all be able to do for ourselves. So, I just want to throw that out there. Okay. Let's talk about the second pair that I was really excited to go for, okay? I've mentioned this in videos. The Saucony Grid Shadow 2 Bodega Jaunt Woven. I've already had another video up. Yes, definitely excited about it. And if you've been following along here on the channel, I talks with TJ 2024. Discernment isn't even the word. I've been moving pairs out and I'm so excited for them to be in different homes, better homes, get a lot of wear, all of that. So excited, actually shipping off another pair today. So respect to all of you who tuned in to the Instagram stories on talkside.with.tj and helping me get those pairs gone. I'm loving this, okay? More space in my closet, more money in my pocket, and it's better than just these pairs sitting here and doing absolutely nothing for me because they're just not worked into rotation. And the pairs I want to add in, they need to have a lot of intention, purpose, utility for me, all of that. So the very first pair that I bought this year, the Adidas Samba, it's a twist women's shoe on the traditional Samba. Absolutely love it. It's so funny because I posted about it and one of my friends, she got it and now she's in love with it. She wears it all the time. I still want, I think, the black and white pair, maybe even the red and white pair. For sure the black and white pair. And then yeah, I still want a regular Samba. All right, but nonetheless, being very strategic this year, I may end up with 8 new pairs max, but the goal is to move out a lot. If I can move out 10 times that amount of pairs out of my closet, when I tell you the accomplishment I would feel if I'm able to tackle that this year, I would feel great about myself. But the Jaunt Woven, it was certainly something I wanted. So the very first crack we had at it on Bodega. I'm not going to call this the worst release ever because I've seen people do that already, and not for me because there were certainly, I think, some worse releases over the past few years than this one here. It just didn't work out for me. It happened to be one that I actually participated in. Didn't work out for me. But did I participate in it? I did, right? So I hopped on Bodega. I even had help. I even had somebody else hop on to try to get my size. Now, let me preface this with, I watched someone discuss a sizing video. I might have watched a Sean Go video, and he said, if you don't like a tight fit, maybe go up a half size. And I really respect his sizing advice on pairs. So I took that into consideration. I don't like my pairs to fit tight. There are so many pairs I've already discussed with you guys I've gotten rid of or I'm looking to get rid of because the fit just isn't what I want. I'm getting rid of my Alele May 14s because I chose to go down actually to a 7 just because I really wanted the shoe. You try to make it work. Absolutely, positively. Did not work. It's not a great fit long term when I'm walking around in them throughout the day. No. And I refuse to have my feet be just uncomfortable and just inconvenienced anymore. So if I were to go true to size and it would be too tight of a fit, similar to me going true to size in Nike Dunks or Nike or Jordan 1s, I don't get a 6. I get a 6.5. I'm able to wear a 6 in Nike SBs, which is funny, but I just think it's the way they're constructed a little bit different, works a little bit better for my feet. I said, okay, I'm going to go for a 6.5. I'm in line immediately. I am in, okay? They tell me there's 1 minute. Within 1 minute, I'm in there. Cart, ready, in line. You about know what happened if you entered on Bodega's website, right? Gone. Within a minute. Now, I understand people were like, yo, bots were definitely going to eat this up and this was going to be their time to shine. It felt like that. It felt like the bots did their thing, and yeah, so I chalked that up to whatever. Now, I already told you I had contingency plans, right? There were 2 pairs in my mind. You guys were guessing. I said they were both Nike models. They were both pairs that one already dropped. One is set to drop. One had been on my mind for a while. One had been on my mind also, but again, it's not going to drop just yet. I think it's more of a spring thing, even though I've seen people already have them on Instagram and on YouTube. So whatever. That's just the world we live in. Had that in the back of my mind, right? So I knew also that we would get a second drop on Saucony's website. And I'm really glad that I took the time to pull the trigger on one of those contingency pairs. And it is sitting right here. It already arrived, right? So shout out to really good service. It already arrived, right? So you can see here, right? Nike box is there. It already arrived, so that'll be in an upcoming video very soon. The hoops and ladders that we jump through for sneakers, it's wild. It's interesting, right? Like, I'm not the person anymore. I'm not entering a million raffles for anything. I'm not doing all that anymore. I'm not. The meme of us putting on, like, the clown face, right? Joker, as we're preparing to try to attain shoes. Yeah, I'm not doing that, okay? So, hopped on midnight. I'm trying to go to bed at 11:30. I'm trying to be a responsible adult, self-care, get the sleep, okay? I'm trying to get close to 7 hours every night. So I'm trying to actually go to sleep, like shut down 11:30. So now I'm waiting up until midnight Eastern time for this shoe to drop. Why are we dropping shoes at 12 a.m.? I don't know. But you want to know how that went also? Okay. So first off, oops. There was a problem. Couldn't even get in. I know I'm not the only one that saw this because I was on Twitter and I saw y'all having the same problems, okay? Hop on. Problems already, okay? There were problems before we actually hit midnight. Problems a little bit after midnight. So spirits were high. And then when I look at the actual sizes, so I was able to get in to see sizes. Some people weren't. Now, I actually had to go to the link that Soul Links provided, which was like the direct link to get past the regular landing page. I hop on, I get on there, and 6.5 is already grayed out. I don't know if it just didn't load, but 3.5, 6.5, I think 12.5 were already grayed out. So I don't know if those just weren't options from jump or if the bots ate those up immediately. I'm not sure, but the mistake I refuse to make knowingly is buying a shoe if I already have a little bit of apprehension of how it will fit. Again, if you don't want a tight fit, Shango was like, don't get a six, don't get your true size. Okay, well, you know what I'm not doing? Not putting on the clown makeup of buying a shoe that may not even fit me well, and then you know what I'm gonna do? Go through the whole process of getting rid of it like I'm doing right now to way too many pairs. So, yeah, that failed. That was an L. Perfect, listen. Friday, Thursday, it's yesterday, payday, bills paid, rent paid, car full of gas, groceries all up and down in the fridge. Life is still great. Life is great. Life is amazing, okay? I will not dwell on the L. Hopefully you don't either, because there are so many other pairs that are dropping in the year. Now, am I a little bit different about all the pairs dropping in the year where 80% of them don't move me? I am. That's just kind of where I am. 80% of them don't move me. Again, there's this whole shift, and we're going to talk about in an upcoming video. I think this shift is sensible and logical, and it happens to more people than you think, okay? Don't let social media fool you. That's where I am right now. I don't, like, even looking, okay, we're in March right now. Clothing, I don't think I am going to venture out to buy a single article of clothing unless it is cashing out a Gymshark cart, and it's because it's items I've had in there for a minute, and I'm just waiting for them to offer a sale. If they don't offer it in March, is what it is. One thing I am going to do, though, and I think will benefit some people that support me, because if you guys don't follow Richie Lee on Instagram, he has a brand new drop coming up next weekend. I have some of those items in. There will be a few that I keep. For the ones that I don't see myself wearing a ton, guess what? Those items will be given away to you guys. So I will have details in an upcoming video where I try everything on just so you guys can see how it falls on me, how it fits, and then we'll discuss the details of the giveaway. So please comment your thoughts if you went for this Bodega Saucony Grid Shadow 2, how'd that go? Did you secure, if you secured a W, like you are like a unicorn right now. See you again very soon. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Have a great start to your weekend. Peace.